Hey YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. I went to quarters last night, had a good time as always. Even, was wearing my my gauntlet ring here, and a very attractive young woman complimented me on it, so that was kind of cool. But then, as I was drinking, having a good time, whatever, this woman I don't even know just comes up to me and gives me this huge hug and says, "Hey, how are you doing today?" I'm just like, "Oh, super, actually." And then like an hour and a half later, she goes, "You creep me out." I'm just like, "What?" Turns out she's been drinking, this lady, for since the afternoon yesterday. And so I'm like, "Oh, okay." I don't know what it is with some women, man, but they're creeped out by me. And tell you the truth, YouTube, I don't do it intentionally. It's just, some women just are creeped out by me. They look at me and go, "Oh, who's this creeper?" And I'm a person, I may not fit your society standards of normal, but I am a person nonetheless. So, well, needless to say, I didn't let it affect my good night at the bar, so so yeah, had a good time as always. Anyway, this morning I woke up and decided to check my YouTube comment section, and I noticed that some people were saying things like, "Quit calling your videos noon video, or morning video, or night video." Like, dude, I'll call my videos whatever the fuck I want. If you don't like what I name my videos, then there's a solution to that. You can't change what I call my videos, so you can just not watch them if it bothers you that much. Just a thought. Still waiting on the beach cruiser. But it'll be worth it when it's done, though. I've said that before and I'll say it again. It'll be worth it when it's done. Dude, I'm stoked for this thing, dude. This thing's gonna be awesome. In fact, just the other day I saw some guy on a BMX bike, and he added a kit motor to his too, and I asked him, I said, "Do you need a license for those things?" He goes, "No, man, you don't need a license for these." I'm like, cool. Anyway, as I was leaving the bar last night, I noticed there was a cop standing outside the door, and I had my "Weed the People" t-shirt on. And he looks at me and he goes, "Did you drive here?" He asked me if I drove to the bar, and I said, "Nope." He's like, "All right, have a good night." "Thanks, officer, you too." And I walked home drunk. Someone else had also asked if I play local gigs and stuff, and I have played a couple of bars before, or one bar at least, a couple of times. But I noticed that my guitar playing was sort of driving the customers away from the bar, so I'm like, I'm not going to bring my guitar to the bar until I get better at it. Just because I don't want to hurt their business, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, went to a quarters, like I said, and went to quarters like a half hour early so I could grab me a pitcher of Blue Moon beer and Mountain Dew and mixed it and drank the whole thing to myself, and they got the buzz going nicely. But yeah, I had an attractive young lady compliment me on my gauntlet ring. She said it looked cool looking, and I was like, "Thanks." She's like, "Where'd you get it?" I'm like, "Oh, I got it at Spencer's." And she was like, "Can I see it?" So I handed it to her, and she's all looking at it, and she tries to put it on. She's like, "Oh, it's too big for my finger." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's because I adjusted the two pieces right here to fit my finger." So yeah. But Yeah. That goatee I'm trying to grow is growing in nicely. Dig it. And needless to say, I was pretty drunk when I got home. I mean, I got to the apartment complex and started stumbling down the hallway, and it was, yeah. Like, she went from giving me a hug, not even knowing me, to, you kind of creep me out. I'm like, really? And I wasn't sure how to respond to that other than, well, I'm sorry if I creep you out, but these two chicks are drunk, they're over there pulling their shirts down, showing off their cleavage, squeezing their boobs, just being drunk and, and what have you. And I'm sitting there going, holy shit. I'm like, well, it's because I'm staring, but you're playing with your boobs, and you're drunk and I'm drunk. It's, what do you expect? But it's a hot one, that's for sure. Whether they got up to like 94 degrees again, holy shit. It's definitely summertime. So people have been saying that I'm somewhat blowing up on Reddit, or not Reddit, excuse me, Tumblr. And I looked up my thing on Tumblr, and people were just reposting stuff I posted. So far it's nothing negative, so it's good to see that. Speaking of online harassment, though, I saw a story on CNN.com where this woman had found her picture posted on a Facebook page shamming fat people. And the picture that they used of her was a couple months old. She had lost a couple pounds since then. And she was absolutely mortified by it. I mean, she was just miserable, and understandably so. People from CNN contacted the user and said, why are you doing this? Can you please take it down? And they got no response. And the way I see it, the person, whoever did it, is looking at this and going, my Facebook page got national coverage. I'm awesome. And that's just the thing, man. If you want to lose a couple pounds, that's totally up to you as a person, okay? You shouldn't let society dictate, the way you look, obviously. At the same time, though, some people are fat and proud of it, and it's just like, yeah, that's great, but, you don't have to brag about it. You're just as annoying as the people who brag about being skinny, Just the way I see it, We had a story on Instagram involving a woman who had taken a picture of herself in her bikini, and she wasn't exactly fit by any means, and it was flagged, and her Instagram account was temporarily disabled because of it. And she was upset by it, of course, and she contacted Instagram trying to get some help, and they finally, you know, re-added her. They finally put her account back on. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of your body and shit, but at the same time, you know, ugh. You get these women who bitch about being a size 3 or 4 when they want to be a size 2 to fit in that dress, and then they bitch because they think they're fat. Meanwhile, a woman walking by is 400 pounds overweight, you know, and going, I wish I was as skinny as her, I hate myself, you know. So again, don't take, you know, if you got curves on your body, be proud of that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, society has pretty high expectations when it comes to body image and shit, so I'm not exactly one that's not confident with my body image. I'm very comfortable with my body image, and understandably so. I mean, I almost got a six-pack going here, so yeah. Of course, having the huge-ass arms helps too. You know, and for some reason, some women are just creeped out by me. I don't know. You know, I don't have to do or say anything. They're creeped out by me, and it's just like, what the fuck, you know? I don't do it intentionally, that's for damn sure. You know? And, you know, and it's like, you know, I creep you out. Gee, that was the first time I heard that one, you know, all sarcasm aside, you know, I didn't let it get to me, obviously. I'm just like, you know. And that's, you know, that's just the thing, is you can't let, you know, you can't let shit like that get to you. If someone says you creep me out, you know, take it with a grain of salt and be like, oh well, you know. Like, sorry, I creep you out. I don't know what to tell you there, you know. I really don't know what to tell you, you know. I see a zombie that's coming after me. Okay, this is CO2, 450 feet per second. We can stand back a ways. The target in question is a sticky airsoft target right here, and it's got a zombie on it. Quite fun to shoot at. Oh. There's times when it hits the target so hard it knocks the tray off, and it does that. BBs go flying everywhere, and makes a huge ass mess. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that. It's quite alright. Vacuums up. Big deal. Was the CO2 dead in it already? One way to find out is this magazine is still loaded. Nope, we're still good. Fucking sweet. This thing's awesome. Basically, when you shoot that target, the BBs just stick to it. Pretty easy to reload, for the most part. I don't know what to tell you, you know. And I don't do it intentionally, YouTube. I really don't. But I'm not gonna lie, that kind of hurts a little, you know. I'm just being honest here, you know. Having people say, "No offense, but you creep me out a little." It's like I haven't done shit to you, and you're just sitting there basing that off my appearance. I guarantee it, you know. And it's like, you know what? Whatever. Oop. God damn it. There we go. You hold the thing down on the side here, and push the babies in. So it loads somewhat like a real 1911. Somewhat. Same general concept anyway. That CO2 does get a little loud, doesn't it? Okay, magazine's full again. Cool beans. And, oh, he's still alive. He's barely alive. Better finish him off. I'm still, I think we're gonna go shotgun on this. Okay, that took care of him. He ain't getting back up. And this one has a, this is 400 feet per second. Magazine's right there. Push the button down on the side and push the thing in. And easy as that. And this thing's now ready to go. Uh-oh. Oh, he's not quite there. He's not quite there. Give him a couple of shakes here. There we go. Alright. One pump will suffice with this thing because it's just that close and just need to... There we go. Fucking awesome. Another headshot. Another headshot. Oh. Another headshot. The nice thing about something like this, though, is I can pump it as many times as I want. So for home defense purposes, be like... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There we go, 23 pumps for good measure. And safety back on. Oh, he's still going after me, huh? Well, we better take care of him again. Take the shells out. Oh, He's still coming after me. Okay, that took care of him. That took care of it. But, yeah. And you know, it's like, you know what? I'm not intentionally trying to creep people out here. It's just some people find me really creepy. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Like, you want to see creepy?
I'll show you creepy.
No, but, and then, of course, we had some comments, I believe, in the last video. I think I might have mentioned this before, but saying, quit naming your videos noon video and night video. It's just stupid. It's like, you know what, dude? If you don't like what I name my videos, then don't fucking watch them. Simple as that. Okay? Simple as that. You know, I'm not sitting here forcing you to watch my videos, so if you don't like watching them, if you don't like when I name them, then, you know, a simple solution to that would be don't watch them, you know. And here's the brilliant thing about it. I'm not the only YouTuber on YouTube right now. There are tons of people on YouTube to choose from. If you don't like my content, then don't watch it, you know. One nice feature about my double barrel shotgun here is even after I've loaded it with 2 shells, the safety is still engaged after closing it. So before you fire it, you have to disengage the safety. It's a nice little feature. 12 gauge gets the job done. But again, you know, if you don't like watching my fucking videos, then don't watch them. You know, simple as that. You know, it's not like we're, it's not like they're waterboarding you and forcing you to watch a King Cobra video. You know what I'm saying? God damn. And, you know, this is, man, it's, you know, you're creating a Facebook page to rip on other people for the way they look, you know. Really? And when, like I said, when CNN tried contacting this person saying, hey, why are you doing this? Can you please take it down? They're not trying to take it down, obviously. And this is what kills me about Facebook sometimes, is they'll sit there and say, you have a right to be on Facebook and you deserve to be harassment-free. Yet people can create pages to make fun of other people. You see what I'm saying? And that's messed up. Now, hey, if you're proud of the way your body looks, hey, more power to you, you know what I'm saying? But, it's not just society's high standards that's saying being overweight's a little gross. I mean, there are some health factors that go with it, obviously. But if it gets to a point in your life where your weight starts affecting your health, then maybe you might want to consider, if you want to live a little longer, you know, losing a couple pounds. And it's one thing to be confident with your body image when you're a little overweight, but it's a complete another thing to just take confidence out the window and, you know, like overweight people who wear belly shirts. Yeah. I'm like, you know, I'm glad you're proud of your body and all that shit, but really? You know, it doesn't mean you can't wear clothing that makes you look attractive. It's just, you know, if you're a little overweight, you probably shouldn't be wearing belly shirts. I'm just saying. Something to think about. Not trying to be a dick here. I'm just, you know, it isn't for, you know, it's for because people are gonna stop and stare and go, ooh, you know. And it's like, okay, you know what? That's just being brutally fucking honest about it. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, right? You know, and at the same time, though, you know, society and women think that, you know, some women think that, you know, society has such high standards for them for the way they're supposed to look and act, and you know, to be fair, men get that crap a lot too, you know. Just putting that out there as well. Obviously, I wouldn't have pulled the trigger on my side-by-side shotgun if it was loaded like that and pointing at that zombie. I knew it wasn't loaded because I took the shells out. Okay. Gun safety 101. But, well, anyway, this is, KingCobraJFS with another video, and, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.